Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know who it is. John, your expat friend here in China. And today I want to talk to y'all about a major mistake that I made, and also what I'm doing to rectify it. And hopefully this will help someone else out there who's in a similar situation or they're considering about moving abroad, because this is one of the bad things about living abroad if you're not careful. You know, I've been living here in China since my 20s, and since I've been living here, I haven't paid any money into like a social security system, like a pension or something like that, right? You know, in America, I probably have a little bit from before my 20s and before, but it's not much, because back then, you know, the wages were low, salaries were low. This is way back, you know, in the 90s and in the early 2000s. So it's much different, and I won't have much money coming when I reach retirement age. So here in China, also, you don't really pay into like a pension fund, because as a foreigner, it's pretty much impossible to retire here. Usually you'll pay into the system, and then when you leave, you can get all the money back like in one lump sum, but it's not a lot of money and it's not enough to retire on. So what you should be doing is probably investing for your retirement in some other way, which is what I'm doing. I opened up a stock brokerage account in America, and I invest money into it every single month, and mostly into like dividend paying stocks that are going to pay you know, a dividend, so I can receive passive income, so that way I can get money every single month. But right now, I'm not taking that money. I'm just putting it back into the stocks so I can buy more of them and generate even more passive income. And this is gonna be probably one of the best ways of being able to fund your retirement if you're not paying into some type of pension system. Either that or through real estate investment, which requires a lot of money up front. And, you know, investing through dividend stocks doesn't require much money up front. You can get in some for even, you know, $8 or $10. So it doesn't cost much money to get started right away and start building up slowly, instead of like having a big lump sum of money to buy a piece of real estate that's gonna pay you some income, right? I started investing in dividend paying stocks. And one of the things when it comes to that is setting up those things from here in China or from other countries in Asia can be very difficult. So I would highly suggest, if you're planning on moving abroad, set all these things up in advance before you leave. You know, set up your bank account, get connected with a stockbroker, one that you can trade or invest in US stocks, okay? And then, you know, get your bank account and your stockbrokers linked together, so that way once you get abroad and start working, you can start investing into those things immediately, so you can go ahead and start saving for your retirement without missing, you know, any time like I did, because I went by for several years and it was a big mistake. I know lots of people who've been working here for, you know, 17, 15, 20 years, whatever, and they walked away with nothing. They didn't save any money for retirement. They went back to the home country, don't get much money, like $1,000 a month or less or something like that. And don't be in that situation. And you can avoid that if you set everything up and start, you know, investing for your future as soon as you can. Now, also, that being said, you know, living in Asia is a great place to retire. It doesn't take a lot of money to have a really nice and comfortable life, especially if you're looking at Southeast Asia, like Philippines or Thailand, Indonesia, a place like that, right? You can really have a nice, comfortable life for under $2,000 a month. And it doesn't take a lot of money to generate $2,000 a month in passive income. You don't need millions of dollars to do that. And it's highly doable by just working abroad, especially somewhere like here in China for, you know, 5 or 10 years. You'll be able to have enough money to generate a few $1,000s a month in passive income and be able to, you know, basically retire and take it easy, as long as you stay in Asia and don't live beyond your means and take on like loads of debt and stuff like that, right? I hope that's useful and helpful information for y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button and watch these next videos. See you next time.